So this would be our objective for our afternoon session. So first, we will define a parabola and then graph a parabola given an equation in vertex form and solve situational problems involving parabolas. As you can see on the screen now, I'll be giving you a glimpse or just a summary of what happened when you were still in junior high school, either grade 9 or grade 10. So of course, there's what we call parent function. Okay? So yung parent function natin is y is equal to x squared. And the coefficient of that x squared is actually 1. Diba yung sinasabi natin, it's okay not to write 1 if it's just a 1. It's understandable that if you just write x squared without the number before it, its coefficient is 1. And that is basically our A. A is 1. So meron tayong konting iti-tweak kung ano yung natutunan nyo sa module so that it will really match from what you've learned way back a year ago or 2 years ago. Because math is about consistencies. Mahihirapan kayo if in case may binago sa naisip nyo before or kung ano yung natutunan nyo before. So I would like to make things consistent for us. So burahin nyo muna yung A na sinabi dun sa modules natin. Okay? But we'll stick to what you've understand from the very start of this journey dealing with parabolas. And basically, we'll go back. That's why I'm showing it to you again. So burahin nyo yung si A. At ngayon, isipin nyo si A is 1. Considering the y is equal to x squared. And the graph for that would look like this. So yung parabola natin is at the origin. Okay? But can you please look at the screen now? So looking at it, the A becomes a negative. Instead of a positive 1, it becomes negative 1. What do you think is the effect in our parent function if that happens? Papalitan natin yung A from positive 1 to negative 1. Ano yung effect? Dali lang, no? It's an indicator whether it opens upward or downward. So basically, yung parent function natin, which is having a positive 1, it opens upward. But once you will try to change it into negative, then that becomes a parabola opening downward. Very good. Pero take note ha, if naging negative lang yung 1, it's just a mirror of what is on top. So it's a reflection on what you see at the very start, considering our parent function, then having a negative 1 would be as exactly as that, but it's just that it's now opening downward. Okay, ngayon, what if we'll stick to positive because we don't have the time in the world to discuss everything that you've learned when you were still in grade 10 and 9. So stick muna tayo sa positive numbers, okay? Sige. So yung tanong ko, what if yung 1 will try to increase it or decrease it but still positive? So for example, we have here y is equal to 1/2 x squared. So yung a natin from 1 naging 1/2. So we're trying to lower it down but still positive. And then yung red na equation natin, y is equal to 2x squared, and the a becomes a 2 from 1. Look at now the graph. Okay, so yung parent function natin is basically the blue one. And yung green, yun ang may 1/2 na a. And then yung red graph na parabola, that's basically the ones with a as 2. So can you observe what is now the effect? Changing the a, not just its sign, but increasing it or decreasing it. But again, we're still talking about positive. We will not talk about negative too much. Okay, can someone tell me what is the effect now? Yes, Jana?
Hello po.
Hello.
Kapag po decreasing yung A, yung graph po nagiging wider. And kapag naman po nag-i-increase po yung value ng A, nagiging narrower po yung graph.
Okay, very good. So that is a more concrete observation para hindi malito yung iba. So that's correct, no? If you notice, looking at our parent function, if 1 becomes 2, or even higher than that, if you make it a 5, a 6, the more it becomes narrower. Narrower means naka-open lang siya, di ba? Parent function. The more that it becomes closer and closer and closer to each other. But of course, it will never touch each other, okay? But if you try to decrease the 1, from 1 to 1/2, for example, the color green one, it becomes wider. That is definitely the effect of A. Okay? So pag ano yung role ng A natin? If you will try to do something with that. First of all, yung sinabi kanina ni Benedict, if I'm not mistaken, it was Benedict. So sinabi ni Benedict kanina na if positive siya, of course, it opens upward. But if naging negative siya, very simple, open downward. But if you would want to do something with A, like for example, increase or decrease, not a 1 or a negative 1, that something will happen in terms of its wideness of the parabola. It's either it becomes narrower or wider. So that kind of behavior is what we call the vertical stretching. So there you go. So that's definitely the role of A in our quadratic equation. It tells us how wide it is, how narrow it is. Okay. So yan yung effect ni A. So ibalik natin si parent function this time. Pero what if yung parent function natin mag-a-add tayo? So originally, yung parent function natin, x squared plus 0 lang yan. So yung 0 natin gawin natin yung k. Pero what if instead of 0, add tayo ng 1? So yung k natin is 1 for red. And what if we add a negative 2? So yung k natin is naging negative 2. Ano yung effect this time? Ano ang mangyayari in our parent function? Okay? But it's really not just a vertex ang nagmo-move. Says, moving up or moving down. Yung parabola, di ba mismo? Yun lang ang effect ng k natin. Pag may inad tayo sa parent function natin, it goes up and it goes down. But the parabola itself, together with the vertex, of course. So there's nothing wrong with your answers, okay? It's just that, silang lahat talaga. So that means yung k natin, what happens is it shifted or translated k units upward. So kung ano yung k, that will be also the number of times that you need to go up yung vertex natin sabay yung ibang points. At if in case negative naman siya, shifted or translated k units downward. Or in other words, ano yung role ng k? Yung k ang dahilan ng vertical shifting natin. Whether yung parabola natin pupunta sa itaas or pupunta sa baba. Okay? So ulitin natin kanina, no? Yung A natin, vertical stretching. Ang wideness at ang pagka-narrow niya. Yung K natin, siya yung dahilan kung bakit pupunta siya sa itaas or pupunta siya sa baba. Okay? So, if you notice, yung sa red natin, K natin is 1. So it went 1 unit upward, yung parent function natin. At then, yung may minus 2 tayo, yung k is negative 2. Since negative siya, so nag-shift siya down. But same parabola yan, okay? Compared to our parent function. It's just that it moves down. Okay, what if, ito naman yung next na what if natin. What if yung parent function natin, hindi tayo mag-a-add sa x squared, but mismo together with the x. So meaning magiging may groupmates na siya. Okay, ganun yung isipin natin. Magiging groupmates na siya. May groupmates na siya and then silang dalawa is ma-raise to the power of 2. Kasi yung x squared, di ba, siya lang mag-isa. So, here, in our red, supposedly x plus 0 lang yan. Pero naging x minus 1. Since this is not your first time, so I will tell you directly that it's x minus positive 1. So yung h natin dito is not a negative 1 but a 1. And then yung x plus 2, x minus negative 2 yan. So yung h natin is negative 2. So ano yung mayayari this time if that happens? Pag may dinagdag tayo together with x that is being raised to a power of 2. So, ayan.
Sir, try po.
Try lang, go.
Mag-move po to the right or to the left po.
Thank you, Ayumi, but that's correct. Kung yung parent function natin, if you notice, nag-move siya sa right, yung red, at then yung isa, nag-move sa left. So, that's definitely the impact of having h. Okay? So, yung nangyayari, if yung x, may sinabtract tayo na specific h, yung nangyayari, if that is higher than a 0 or a positive number, it shifts to the right. At kapag we're trying to subtract x minus a certain negative number, it moves to the left. Okay? Therefore, yung role ng h natin is for horizontal shifting. So, ayan na. Nakompleto na natin yung mga common variables natin for parabola nung grade 10 pa kayo at saka grade 9. So, si A pala is for vertical stretching. Yung gaano siya kung gaano siya ka-wide, gaano siya ka-narrow. And then yung K natin is for vertical shifting natin. Kung mag-move ba siya sa itaas or mag-move ba siya sa baba. And then yung horizontal shifting natin, which is our H, is either left or right. So pag pinagsama natin yung lahat, ang mangyayari sa ating parent quadratic function is ganito. So yung A natin, kung may A tayo na hindi lang siya 1, magiging mas malaki siya or wider or narrow. And then yung h natin dito, kung may h tayo with x being raised to power of a 2, that means there is a horizontal shifting. And then yung plus k na nasa labas, yung hindi kasali dito, yan yung dahilan for vertical shifting. And finally, that's the vertex form of quadratic equation. In other words, we are just trying to observe the behavior of our parent function y is equal to x squared when we try to put an a, an h, and a k. Okay, I hope that you're getting that point of having that when you were still in junior high school. Of course, we cannot dwell as much as your teacher allotted time for this because that's their topic, but for us it's not. Okay, but at least hopefully na-refresh yung memories nyo with them with this topic.